Hello boys and girls, welcome to Physics with Mike and Molly. Today we're going to be talking about friction. So what is friction? Well, friction is a force that moves back the movement of a sliding object. That's it. Friction's pretty simple, right? Well, where do we find friction? Friction's everywhere, that objects come into contact with each other. The force acts in the opposite direction to the way an object wants to slide. So, for example, if I were to run down the sidewalk and then stop quickly, I can stop because of the friction between your shoes and the cement. Another example of friction is a car. So a car is just going her way, Molly's driving, and you can stop slowly because of the contact between the brakes and the wheels. This is friction. So what happens when there's water on the ground, as in there's like a puddle after it rains? Well, friction is still there, but the liquid makes the surfaces smoother and the friction a lot less. So if I went running down the sidewalk, it'd be harder for me to stop because the low friction thing happens to people when it rains, so like cars, and that's why there's a lot of accidents.
Hi there. Mike and Molly are busy running around, so I thought I'd teach you guys about some work. Well, all work and no play, we say. Work, work, work. You might head off to your job one day, sit at a computer, and type away the keys. But that's almost all that we do. But is it work? No, no, no. To a physicist, only parts of it are. Work is done when a force that is applied to an object moves that object. So, me holding the box requires effort, but it doesn't have any work. Raising the box up and down requires effort and work. Sitting and looking at a computer screen is not work, but tapping on the keyboard and making the keys move is work. So me standing here is not work. But tap dancing? Well, that is work. Driving to my job, so driving to the theater, isn't work because I just sit. But the energy my car engine uses to move the car does work. You have to exert a force and move something to qualify as doing work. So, to continue with my example of work, you see that I'm attempting to hold a car above the ground. My arm is straight out in front, and it's pretty tough to hold. Slowly my arm gets tired, and the car feels heavier and heavier, and I finally have to stop to let my arm rest. Even though I put forth a lot of effort to hold up the car, did I put any work on the car? Nope. The car didn't move. No work was done. If no movement happened, if I lifted the brick again after my arm had rested, that would be work.